one thing led to another, and come July 21st, we actually closed on the property. So we got it to the finish line, and as projects go, once you get to the finish line, you're at the new starting line. So we are now going through a comprehensive study of the design of the new place, and we'll start to roll out some looks. I don't know if you all have Instagram and don't follow Cross Keys yet. The little whatever the name or the account name or whatever is it's Cross Keys Baltimore. We just rolled out the new logo yesterday, which is a really small tweak. It's a series of small tweaks to the existing logo. So if you go to Cross Keys Baltimore on the Instagram page, you can see it, and we'll start working on the design. We're going to redo the facades. We're going to freshen up the courtyard. It doesn't matter to residents so much, but the interiors of the office buildings, both the Quadrangle and Village Square, are going to be freshened up. And it's more than a coat of paint, but it's less than a complete redo. We're going to try to modify Cross Keys to take it back to where it was in its heyday. And we see no good reason why that can't happen. The real estate's still phenomenal. If you were to design a project for a post-COVID world, a courtyard like this is exactly what you would want. I mean, you see Village Square Cafe, like to grab a bite to eat on the way home, or sit here and have a bite to eat. They're open. But we think there's an opportunity to put 3 or 4 other restaurants, not in terms of menu, but in terms of having outdoor seating around the courtyard and bring it to life. And certainly the Donna space has really nice outdoor seating. And we think that the Donna space will be able to get a restaurant to go back in there as well. But anyway, so that's the general plan. You're going to start seeing things happening pretty quickly. We have about $700,000 worth of deferred maintenance items that we identified during diligence that we are getting to work on in the coming weeks. We actually just got final pricing from our contractors, and we're about to release all that work. I have a call with the lender tomorrow to just get a green light on that. And so, like, all this concrete that was basically in the fall was nice because they'd put some bales of hay out in a scarecrow and make it look like it was decorative, but the rest of the year it's failing concrete. We'll get to work on that. Some of the places where you see the columns and metal rusting out, we'll get to work on that and start to fix things. Classic architecture, nothing overly radical. And leasing, we're going to do the best that we can to get a number of restaurants. We're going to try to get a bunch of other retailers to try to support the existing merchants. It's a very good group of merchants that are here now. They just have seen a decline in the number of people coming to the property, and so we're gonna work on that. And I think you all know, but the plan is to get a grocery store, which will sit right in front of. Fingers crossed. We have solid interest, but it's always tough to get things to the finish line. We had 6 grocers interested. We currently have 4 interested, 2 very interested, and we'll hopefully get one of those deals to the finish line. But the grocer will sit in the parking lot that's right in front of we'll call it the Williams-Sonoma Renaissance deck. So there'll be a reconfiguration of that front area. The road, as you'll see, will run where the parking, that sort of the satellite parking lot is. We're going to reroute the road to go down there and just have one big parking lot rather than having this goofy configuration. And then, and I think, again, I think most people know we're going to bring an apartment building in. We're going through amendment to the PUD, the existing PUD that goes back to the Jim Rouse days. We're going to bring a 300-plus unit luxury apartment building, which will sit on currently the Copper Mine site, the old tennis barn. We'll put a nice mid-rise apartment building there. And like I said, we're gonna freshen everything up and bring a bunch of new tenants in. Amazingly, we already have 5 leases signed. None of them are huge leases, but they're small leases. 5 office deals that are already signed, and 3 more that could be signed in the next 2 weeks. So the interest in Cross Keys has not waned. I think that the interest in Ashkenazi waned quickly, but I don't think I'm confident the interest in Cross Keys has not waned. We'll be able to fill both the retail and the office up, in the next 18 months. And 2 years from now, if we're here, I think you'll see a pretty done Cross Keys, minus the apartment building, which will lag about a year behind.